people need to understand when there's something that's going on that one has never seen. And this is almost my 40th year of practice. Never seen anything like this case whatsoever. It's in state court, all of a sudden it's in federal court, and then all of a sudden it's kicked out, right? Not only was it in state court, it got bound over from district court to circuit court. So it was a valid case, it goes to federal court and it gets kicked out. So I'm not a criminal lawyer, I'm a civil lawyer. I've never seen it, and I know you know, I do my homework. And no criminal lawyer that I've spoken with, including the best of the best, who've been practicing longer than me, have ever seen anything like this. So this is highly unusual, to say the least. And to have, and I appreciate that you brought up Tyree Nickel case, the close proximity to each other, the timing is horrible. But what it should do is we need to shine a bright light of transparency and truth. What is going on here? And clearly what is going on here, both in front of juries, in Tyree Nickel, in front of a jury, and then dismissal in Loyola, and then just dismissal of the entire case in Sterling. What you see here is a reversal of where we were headed during George Floyd. And you got to ask yourself, what is fueling that? Why is this going on? And what can we do to change it? And that is shine the bright light of transparency on it. It's scary, and it should frighten all of us. And it's happening right here. And where is it all happening? In Grand Rapids in West Michigan. It's not a coincidence this isn't happening in Detroit. Detroit wouldn't stand for this. So what are we doing in our second largest city? Why do we think that this is acceptable behavior here when it's not in other places? So yeah, I think it's beyond concerning. And one of the things that is really important is that we see justice in each and every one of these cases in whatever form it takes.
I'm just thankful for Vin Johnson's participation here in Grand Rapids for those families, because the family's energy is also the energy that the community moves off. If those families are just left desperate with nobody to talk to, that energy could have been a lot different. It's not good, the pain they're going through, but it could have overflowed into the community in a way that the city of Grand Rapids would have really regretted. So I think the city of Grand Rapids should be very thankful for Vin Johnson and Ben Crump, because it also gave the youth in our community some hope that we think this system can do better than throwing a brick through a window of some business that has nothing to do with this. This system, there was some hope that burning up a building is not the only option. And the recent judicial system, the mistrial, the dismissal, especially of the Brian Keely case, has sent a bad message to our youth that their lives don't matter, that police can be the judge, jury, and executioner on the streets of Grand Rapids, Michigan, that they have immunity. I hope that this government understands somehow we have to show these families and this community that Black lives do matter, that low income and higher working class Caucasian lives matter, that people of all ethnicity and races, that their lives matter.